guys?
How do you shift? It's automatic.
Shoot them.
Oh, shoot them.
Is this like Halo?
You got to buy the upgrade later.
Yeah. By the hood turret.
Did it just brake for me?
Yep. Auto braking makes it a little easier. It's a selectable assist. Makes it a little more accessible if folks haven't played a lot of racing games.
And is there a professional physics mode, or is that all handled by the different assists?
By what do you mean by professional physics? So we have the same physics are at play no matter what assists are turned on. It's just that when the assists are in place, the physics model respects that. And
Okay,
it won't break the tires loose. There's tire deformation based on pressure in tire and wheel. So if you turned off all the assists, the physics model really can't bite you if you don't have the right balance of pressure and cornering speed.
You guys do car upgrades?
Yes.
That's right. Okay, so
there's a full upgrade path.
yeah. So I might get very attached to this E30 and
you can go
want to
nuts.
fully upgrade it. Yeah.
Yeah, here, check it out. Show you some of our upgrades here.
It's all point based, right? If you're racing or dollar based or whatever.
Oh no, so in game, it's only in game money.
No, I realize that it's in game. Like I win a race and I.
In dollars exactly.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Not DLC wise.
So actually, this is my profile, and I'm going to go into the full game. I don't actually have that car in my list.
It's fine.
But I will pick a car. Let's see what I can do here. And then upgrade. So we've added something called quick upgrades. So for folks that don't really care to know about all the different options, they just want to okay, give me a car that's going to be competitive in any given class.
Yeah.
They can go quick upgrade. And so it'll tell you, hey, well, what class do you want to race this thing in? And it'll give a good balanced selection of parts that'll make the car competitive in that class. So now you don't have to think about it.
You can't get your Honda Civic and put it in A class, can you?
Sure you can. If you put a turbo on it. I mean, obviously in real life and in the game, if you try to make too much out of a car that's just not destined to do well in that class, it'll handle like hell. It'll be fast.
Okay, so I could have an S class Honda Civic.
Yep.
That's 800 horsepower.
It'll be fast in a straight line, but it won't corner very well.
Okay.
And it may not accelerate as quick as a natural class S class car.
Yeah.
But if you want to go piece by piece, of course, we've got engine upgrades, suspension and braking, drivetrain shifting, tires and rims, and then aerodynamics. And you can completely convert a car. This is kind of new too. You can do a full drivetrain swap. If you don't have a turbo-able car, you can make it such. You can change from two-wheel drive to all-wheel drive. I mean, those are pretty rare.
So how realistic is that?
People spend a lot of money. You'd be surprised on converting cars over. It's a very rare upgrade. So for this car especially, you can only go to a turbocharger. But in some classes...
What car are we looking at right now? The Renault Clio V6.
Yep.
Okay.
Renault Clio. So we tried to make it realistic on what options are available for each car. So for this one...
Yeah, so I can't supercharge my Camry just because there's no supercharger available for the Camry.
The car's normally aspirated. You can't really do much with that.
Exactly.
You change the car completely. But once you have done that, or done your upgrades, you can tune the setups. There's where you check the tire pressure, ratios, etc. So you can make the car, if you're going to race it on ovals, you'd want to have it geared for more high end, and you wouldn't really care about acceleration on an oval track, for example. So here's where you can do that. Scroll through your gearing, you can change your final drive. You can make it better cornering or more stable, depending on what kind of course you're on.
So what sort of assist is there for this? Because I know what camber is, I know what dampening is, but the actual effect on the track of a couple millimeters of negative cambering or ride height or something like that, how does that, do I have any way of knowing how it's going to affect me aside from going out and racing it?
What you can do is you can benchmark it and see what the results actually are, and then you can actually, so this will tell you numerically what it should do, and then you can actually go test drive it and just go see how it feels. Take it on any track you want. So if you're trying to come up with some killer setup for one specific race you're going to do with your buddies, here's where you can do it.
So I could change my ride height, benchmark it, and you'll say, oh, I was able to achieve more or less lateral G's at 6 miles an hour. Yeah, of course.
And then, of course, you want to test drive because it wouldn't necessarily play out. It may look good on paper, but it might not actually drive that good. So you want to try it out and see what it's going to be. But this will tell you what the potential numbers are.
And all this is viewable to my car,
Yes.
like when I'm racing. The
Oh,
car model itself is changing.
Sorry?
The car model itself is changing.
Yes, exactly. So if I want to trade to, let's see, let's go upgrade.
And obviously, if you're at a wing, I would hope that the wing is there. But like, say I go to slotted brakes, could I see that maybe?
You'll see that, and you'll also see like.
Is my car gonna roll
like
less
the
if
roll
I add a
bar.
cage?
Yeah.
I mean, the cage is for protection, but
But you'll actually see the picture.